Well, hello there. Now, before I even start the video, I know what you're thinking. A video about fashion, plus this weirdo with like these sweatpants on and this t-shirt and a crappy mustache. Well, I'll have you know I am considered by a lot of my friends to be a fashion icon. See that there? See that? That's right, that's Ferrari. Rolex? Nah. You didn't know Ferrari made watches? Well, they do. Are they predominantly for children? Yes. That's beside the point. So now that my fashion credibility has been established, I'd like to point out some people. I think maybe, just maybe, we should take away a little bit of credibility from them. Not too much, just a little bit. Just like pluck some of the credibility. They can still have a lot, but just some weird things are going on. So maybe we could just reconsider our opinion on some of these companies. And these companies that I like to talk about are Gucci, Versace, and Balenciaga. Let me show you what I am talking about. The first one being Gucci with their promotional video called, of course, A Horse. Not written by Dr. Seuss, believe it or not. Let me just say, that was the creepiest intro to a fashion video I've ever seen. Just cut straight to some freaky lady smiling at you. You might as well just throw in, what's his name? Jack Nicholson in there with the here's Johnny. That outfit. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, look at that poor horse. That horse is like up against the wall. Like, get me out of here. Meanwhile, this model just sitting there with a power washer. Like, it's like a power. That thing's made for metal, not a horse. Why are we spraying a horse with a power washer? With a car wash power washer? No, it's like, get me out of here. So yeah, it continues. It gives you all these weird horse clips and, people hanging out with horses. I don't know how this relates in any way to their fashion, but. And then we got this one particular clip that sticks out to me. Like, right, am I wrong? Or is that weird? Why are we licking horses' ears? And why are we just... And how does this have to do with clothes? At least the ending. It's nice, right? That's pretty beautiful. It's a nice horse galloping across the beach there. But it all kind of comes around full circle. But I'll show you something that just doesn't come full circle at all and just plain weird. And that's Versace. I mean, Versace is known for having some interesting clothing and some interesting models, right? But then they do stuff like this, which just takes it to a whole nother level.
I am the Baroness, she said. Angelina couldn't take her eyes off her. Baroness possessed an arresting quality of beauty, and her fashion sense was impeccable. I am wearing Versace, she told her.
So to bring you up to speed, we've got Angelina here, and she apparently owned some sort of record company that made a song, and then she gets a blackmail letter, and the only person that she thinks it could be is the Baroness, which is another middle-aged woman, I guess. That's all the context we get. I don't know what to tell you.
Angelina accused the Baroness of sending the blackmail note. The Baroness pleaded innocent. Angela was the monster, not me.
So yeah, we'll stop it there. So many things going on here. I don't know what is going on. It's this weird lip syncing thing from the narrator where the people say what the narrator is saying. It looks like it was filmed by some kid that's never filmed on with a camera before. It's like they just went and grabbed some kid from the street and are like, here, film this, and then like give him some huge camera and they're like, all right, go ahead. And he's like pointing it at the table. And then the director comes in and he's like, no, up there. It's like,
but Angela is supposed to be dead. Could Angelina trust the Baroness?
Riveting, right? So let's check out chapter 3. And this was one of my favorites. This is a really good episode.
When his amnesia cleared, Angelo felt he deserved half the royalties for Spritz Me With Your Love.
All right, so here's Angelo, right? And I guess, we're missing a lot of context here. I guess Angelo was involved in some sort of accident that has now given him amnesia. And when he wakes up and his amnesia clears, he now wants royalties for the song that What's-Her-Face made, Angelina. Why they couldn't have thought of different names? Why are these people so similarly named?
Angelina stole my song. He wanted help to take down Angelina.
I love just the cut to the open chest. Can you imagine if we did that in normal day-to-day conversation? Just like, hey, Jim, how's the weekend been? Oh, all right, yeah. Mine was good, too.
Jacob, the accountant and computer geek. I'll forge tax records to frame Angelina. Jacob was the perfect accomplice. He had youth, beauty, and was desperate to cheat his way up the ladder.
So Angelo and Jacob, the perfect blackmailing pair, ready to go off and get their money from this song.
Together, we will ruin Angelina.
All right, intense stuff, right? We're getting really, really into the thick of it. We're going to watch one more, and then we're going to move on to Balenciaga, because chapter 4 is...
Cairo's mother, Angelina, told her to practice so she could become a star, like her. My mom wrote, Spritz Me With Your Love. But Cairo was easily distracted by Jacob. He was so charming. He even fixed her mother's tax returns.
That's the kicker. That's the catch right there. You find a guy that can fix your mom's tax returns. Done deal. So I guess now we're getting the plot. We're getting the overall, we're getting more insight into what's going on here. We got Jacob and Angelo, and they're going to use Cairo, the daughter of Angelina, to somehow blackmail them into... Actually, no, I'm still lost. So he's doing the mom's taxes, and then he's making her... He's incorrectly doing them. He says that he's fixing them, but he's actually doing them incorrectly, and that's going to give them tax fraud. How is this going to make them get their money from the song that they apparently deserve? I don't know. Let's keep watching. Let's find out.
When Jacob proposed, Cairo accepted. But Jacob was actually framing Angelina for tax evasion. With Angelina in jail forever, his marriage to Cairo entitles him to Narcissus Records.
All right. So now there we go. Angelina's in jail for tax evasion. The newlywed husband is somehow granted the entire responsibility of the company. Huh. Oh. Yeah. Seems about right. All right, we're going to cut off this holiday saga. I know it's a fan favorite. But if you want to see the rest, go ahead. Check it out. It's on Versace's YouTube. But I've got to show you Balenciaga and their promoting techniques as well. So I guess we're watching a news segment with no speaking, no sort of dialogue. We are just supposed to... I guess it's after all, it's for the clothes, right? So just admire the clothes? I don't know. Let's keep watching. All right, so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. They all look terrifying. Are they real? Are they simulated? I can't really tell. Don't they look a little fake? But they also look very realistic. So how did they make these human beings? Are these real people? And what are these captions? Where is the water going? What is going on? Why are these people staring at a plant with the water flowing through the ceiling in a hotel? Pedestrians are back? What did you do with the pedestrians? To be honest, probably Balenciaga, whoever came up with this commercial, took away the pedestrians. There's some sketchy shit with them because this is terrifying. Also, pay attention to the captions below the title as well. Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada by a Greek. Ephibophobia is a fear of teenagers. Are these real facts? because it's kind of interesting, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on. If someone could explain this to me. And as the video goes on, it just gets creepier and creepier. I mean, we get the humans that they introduce seem to become less and less human. Like they kind of seem more simulated and just weird the way their mouths move. It's I mean, these poor actors as well. If they're even actors, I can't even really tell if they're humans or if they're simulated. But imagine trying so hard to become a rising model or actor or whatever it is, and you finally get a good gig. Balenciaga gives you a call. And they're like, yeah, we've got a new commercial. We'd love for you to star in it. And you're like, oh my God, this is my big break. I'm ready to, like, this is going to be it for me. And then they're like, here's the concept. You're going to sit at a desk and you're going to slightly move your mouth. And then later on, we're going to edit in a hole for mouth over your mouth. And then we're going to move your face as if you are talking, but you're not going to actually be talking in real life. And you're also not going to be making noise. We don't need your voice. It's just going to be complete silence. And we're going to have an eerie soundtrack in the back. And we're going to simulate cars flying by. And we're like, what? I'd be like, if I was an actor and I was doing this, I'd be like, I mean, I'd do it. But I'd be like, what the hell is going on? Now, granted, I did say we were talking about fashion, and that was more marketing and promotion or whatever else you want to call it. So you'd think, oh yeah, maybe they just make weird promotional videos and their actual clothing is good. But I mean, sure, it is subjective to some extent, but let's just take a look at Balenciaga's page. So yeah, right off the bat, we can see here that we got some very unique clothing. Kind of looks like if you were in the Matrix and you're one of the, the bad guys. They must all shop at Balenciaga. Yeah, if you want to look like Gru, they've got that option as well. I get the fashion world. I get that they're trying to be innovative and, whatever else. They can do some crazy designs and charge however much money they want just because it's the name and it's recognized. But come on now. We got stuff like this. It just looks like they took someone's political campaign and threw it on the back of the shirt and then they charged $2,000 for it. Like, this is not creative. This is just boring, in my opinion. So yeah, that's about the extent of it. If someone can explain to me, maybe I'm just not getting something. Maybe I'm not getting the appeal for some reason. So if somebody does get the appeal and would like to inform me and teach me the ways of Balenciaga and whatever else these fashion brands and fashion designers are attempting to do. But until that point, I'm just going to be very confused. So anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon in the next one with some more stuff. Bye-bye.